So I started ProQR Therapeutics 6 years ago. We're based in the Netherlands, in Europe, and we are a company that's developing drugs for severe genetic orphan diseases. The reason I started this company 6 years ago was a very personal reason. In my previous life, I was a serial entrepreneur in IT, had a few successful tech companies. And then 8 years ago, my son was born with cystic fibrosis, which is a severe, rare genetic disease. And I thought it was so important that I wanted to do something for that disease. So I sold my last IT company and spent a few years to educate myself on biotech and drug development. And then in 2012 started ProQR Therapeutics to develop drugs for cystic fibrosis and other severe genetic orphan diseases. So today we are a company with about 150 employees. We focus on the development of so-called RNA therapeutics, which we develop for diseases in the lung, like cystic fibrosis, in the eye, like Leber's congenital amaurosis, which is a genetic blindness, and for very severe skin diseases, for a disease called dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa. So today we are running several clinical studies for these diseases and the medicines that we're developing for those diseases. And we do that in both Europe and the US. So we're focused on the development of RNA medicines that target the underlying genetic defect of the disease. So the goal with these therapies that we're developing is really to take away the cause of the disease, and with that basically take away all disease symptoms and potentially allow patients to lead a normal, healthy life. Eventually the goal is to start treating patients as early in life as they're diagnosed, such that we can prevent that they really develop the disease and stay very healthy. So for example, in our program for Leber's congenital amaurosis, which is a genetic blindness, these children are born with impaired vision, and typically by the age of 6 they turn completely blind. So all they can see is the difference between day and night, and they cannot see hand waving or any motion. We're developing a drug that is designed to potentially help these patients to see again. So the ones that have become blind, to improve their vision and be able to see motion and color and function better in life with more vision. But eventually the goal is to start treating these patients so early that we can prevent that they turn blind altogether and they can keep a normal vision.